Good morning, students. For today, we are going to discuss about the bases. So first of all, you must know that what the bases are. So bases are nothing. They are the compounds which are bitter in taste and the substances which are soapy in touch. So the substances are said to be base if they have bitter taste or they have soapy touch. That are said to be the basic substances. Usually, if I told you scientifically or chemically, then the bases are the substances which have tendency to lose OH negative ions or to receive the H positive ions. So in daily use, if we discuss about, then the bases are the toothpaste, the soaps, the baking soda, and the shampoos. Okay, so as we did yesterday, similarly in this, so we are going to do the type of bases. So similarly, as to the acids, bases are of two types. First one are said to be the strong, and second one are said to be the weak. Strong bases are those which are which have capability to dissociate completely into OH negative ion and into the metal ion. So the example of strong bases are sodium hydroxide NaOH, potassium hydroxide KOH. And the weak bases which are not too corrosive as the strong bases are, the example of these are magnesium hydroxide MgOH twice, ammonium hydroxide NH4OH twice, copper hydroxide CuOH twice, and some other examples are also there. So important point here to discuss is that the bases which are soluble in water, that are said to be the alkalis. Please keep this point in mind that the bases which are soluble in water are said to be the alkalis. So what the bases are? The bases are the compounds which are bitter in taste and soapy in touch and have tendency to lose OH negative ions. So next topic is what are the properties of bases? So bases are bitter in taste, soapy in touch. They can turn red litmus blue. They can turn red litmus blue. As you know, some bases, but not the all, have capability to dissolve in water, and the bases that dissolve in water are said to be alkali. This is really important. What are alkalis? It is usually asked in the questions. So the bases which can be dissolved, which have tendency to dissolve in water, are said to be the alkalis. So bases are also corrosive in nature. So also they should be handled with care as much as we can be concerned about the acids. And similarly to the organic acids, which are weak acids, some of the weak bases are there which are not too corrosive. As acids reacts with metals, similarly bases also react with acids, and when and salt react with acids, or the base react with acid, they result in formation of a salt. Depending upon the capability or tendency of the acid and base, we will study about the salts in the upcoming lecture. So the next topic is the uses of the bases. So where we use the bases, as I mentioned, bases are present in toothpaste. So we can say the bases are used to clean our teeth. Next are the soaps that are making for detergents and other kind of cleaners. As you know, in your stomach, acidity, HCl, creates some acidity in your stomach that leads to some kind of a abdominal pain or discomfort. To neutralize that acidity, some compounds are taken as a diet. One of those is ENO, and others are Rincidity, and other kind of compounds that are said to be the antacids against acid. The example of most common one of these is the magnesium hydroxide, which is the most common type of antacid and also known as milk of magnesia. This is taken to get relief from any kind of cardiac discomfort leads to acidity. Okay, next ammonium hydroxide. As you know, nitrogen is the main derivative of urea, so that can be used in fertilization, production of fertilizers. Next, potassium hydroxide is used for potash. Calcium hydroxide is used known as slaked lime. This is important. That what is slaked lime? So calcium hydroxide is slaked lime, and it is used for making cement, bleaching powder, and the fungicides. So important here to discuss is to neutralize the acidity. That is very important use of all the bases. That's all for today, and tomorrow we will discuss about the pH papers.